Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are continuing the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So chapter 3, a case of identity. So this is the chapter 3, a case of identity. So last time we finished with chapter 2. So let's continue with chapter 3. So yeah, let's start. Sherlock and I were talking one afternoon about the monotony of life and how everyday cases are boring. When Sherlock stood up and walked to the window, "We have another case, Watson," he said, looking at a young lady who stepped out of her carriage into their building. Sherlock observed her as she crossed the street to enter our building and remarked that this was a case of love affair. As he spoke, there was a knock on our door, and Miss Mary Sutherland was announced. Sherlock welcomed her and motioned to an armchair. After she sat down, he remarked, "Do you not find it difficult to do so much typewriting with your short right?" "In the beginning I found it was difficult, but now I am used to it," she replied. But suddenly she realized the meaning of his words and looked at him with fear and astonishment. "How did you know that?" she asked me. "Never mind," said Holmes, laughing. "It is my business to know things. I have trained myself to see what others overlook. If not, why should you come to consult me?" Mr. Hosmer Angel, her lover, had gone missing. She had come with hopes that Sherlock could find him. "But why have you come in such a hurry, my lady?" Sherlock asked our client. "I did leave the house in a hurry because it boiled my blood to see how Mr. Windybank, my stepfather, had given up hopes of finding my dear Mr. Hosmer Angel. Mr. Holmes, I am not a rich girl, but I have a decent income. I will give it all to you to find my beloved," the lady said. Miss Mary Sutherland gave us some details of her family and her income. Her mother had remarried soon after her father's death. The man was 15 years younger than her father and had left behind a business which her mother had taken care of, but Mr. Windybank had made her sell the business for a lesser profit. She earned hundreds of pounds every year, thanks to some New Zealand stock her uncle had left for her. I expected Sherlock to get bored by these dreary details, but I found him quite interested in this case. So this was her. He said that she could live lavishly on that income and travel a lot. The money was sufficient for a single lady to lead a comfortable life. Mary Sutherland informed us that the money was used by her mother and stepfather for her expenses, as she did not want to burden them. She also worked as a typist and earned a decent income. "This is Dr. Watson," Sherlock introduced me to the lady. "You can speak as freely before him as you would speak before me. Now, would you be kind enough to tell us about your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?" Mr. Sutherland blushed. She told us she had met Mr. Hosmer Angel at a ball. Her father used to receive tickets to the ball, and after his death, the organizers continued to send her mother the tickets every year. Her stepfather, however, never let them go. But Miss Sutherland wanted to go, so when her stepfather had gone to France for a business trip, she and her mother went to the ball, and there she had met her love, Mr. Hosmer Angel. Mr. Windybank was quite annoyed that you went to the ball, I assume? Sherlock said with a questioning gaze. Oh no, he was fine about it. He laughed it off, Mr. Sutherland replied. Our client went on to narrate her interactions with Mr. Hosmer Angel. She had met him at the ball. After that, she went on walks with him twice before her father returned from France. So this was part one of chapter 3, a case of identity. So I'll see you in the part 2 of chapter 3, a case of identity. See you in the next video. Bye.